Hi, my name is Ken Assison. This is a quick video on one specific page. If you go, after you log in, go to my profile, we'll head over to Antibiotic List for our MDs, and there you will see the long lists. Now, I should explain how this is generated so you understand, again, explain it or whatever. If you flip over to looking at modifier of bacteria, we have some 2,000 different drugs listed, the ones which we have information available. So if I enter in either the full name or more typically a partial name, you'll find there, and I'll just click here, and then what happens is we get a list for all the alternative names, which is sort of boring. Notice I have it on advanced to get the most information, and then we have what bacteria it impacts. We have 3,200 different impacts known for tetracycline. So we take a look at all the bacteria in your microbiome, which could easily be 700. These 3,200. So we create a spreadsheet, 700 across here, 3,200 down here, and start ticking it off. Increase, decrease, increase, decrease. We get a lovely big spreadsheet of probably 30,000 cells. We now go in and mark each one of 30,000 cells, and then proceed to calculate everything out and find a net final value. And the net final value is shown here is negative 0.7. It's a negative, which means it has a negative benefit. And the ones that have the best is intestinal biophage, which is usually not easy to come by. And then other things there. What we do is we calculate the net value, and then after we calculate it for everything, for each one of the drugs, and there are, in this case, we have lots of good drugs, and there we then sort it we scale it, we find the best, the highest value, negative or positive, make that a 1, scale everything, and anything which is below 0.1 or above 0.1 or below negative 0.1 is shown. Everything in that wishy-washy area between those where things are less deterministic, we simply don't show. That's it. That's how we calculate it. A very straightforward process. You can do it yourself if you have the time. And yep, if you have the time, etc. And to recap why, we do give the list of source studies here, so you just have potentially worst case scenario 3,200 studies to read. So that's it. Nice and simple.